Blake Bain has worked for Anderson and Green Insurance for the last several years, and though she is not a Sikeston native, she has quickly proven herself to be a dedicated volunteer in our community. Shortly after moving to Sikeston, Blake became active with the Chamber of Commerce. She has given countless hours to the annual awards banquet committee and is a graduate of Leadership Sikeston. Her talent for planning and organization has benefited many chamber projects, from the banquet itself to her class project bingo night that raised funds for Hope 180 to the soft opening of the Sikeston Rodeo Museum. Her spirit of service extends well beyond the chamber. Blake volunteers as board chairman for the House of Refuge, where she revived the Ladies' Tea fundraiser. She also gives her time to Sikeston Paws, the Sikeston Parks Board, and Missouri Citizens of the Arts. Through her generosity, creativity, and tireless commitment, Blake Bain has made a lasting impact. Tonight, we proudly honor her as our 2025 Volunteer of the Year.
My name is Blake Bain, and I started volunteering when I moved to Sikeston in 2019. My husband, Matt, is from here, and we both kind of talked about different ways for me to get involved in the community, and volunteering seemed like a great way to start. And I'm very lucky that I have served on multiple boards, both here in Sikeston and one that is statewide. And I'm now the president of the House of Refuge, which I am very honored to be. And I'm on the Parks Board, Paws Board, and serve on an arts advocacy board throughout the state. It's called Missouri Citizens for the Arts, and we advocate for statewide funding for the arts. When I first started volunteering, somebody that I was on a board with said that you need three kinds of people: doers, donors, and door openers. So you might not necessarily be able to be a doer. You might not be at a time in your life when you can do that, but just facilitating getting folks to meet other people, or if you have the ability to donate, there's so many different ways to be involved. At my stage in life, I'm more of a doer than the other two, and I'm very grateful that I've met some wonderful door openers in my time in Sikeston. And I can't tell you how many donors have been so generous over the years. It has been truly astonishing, I guess is the best word for it, as I've navigated multiple scenarios where we've needed things and there has never been a no. I've never heard no. So very grateful for that. The community makes it very easy to volunteer. I think it's important to us and it's important to our children that we show that it's important to put things back into the community that has given us so much. And so it's a pretty easy thing to do for me to say, you know, I might want to just sit on the couch and watch TV, but also a great idea to maybe make a few contacts or send out another email blast or a Facebook post about something that the House of Refuge may need. Or when we were doing Leadership Sikeston, raise as much money as we could for Hope 180 when they were just getting started. I am very grateful to Laura Green and Jeremy Anderson for allowing me the freedom to volunteer as much as I do. They are very generous financially when I come to them and say, hey, we need $400 for mouse races at St. Francis, or we need to get a table at the chamber event because I'm on the banquet committee. They are always very kind and generous, not only with giving me the time to do the things that I want to be doing, but also financially. They're also, you know, we have a donation box in the front vestibule for the House of Refuge. They have embraced my want to be more active in the community. And I also have to thank my husband, Matt, who puts up with the boxes that arrive at our house for the House of Refuge and me having to be gone some night or dragging him and all of them to events at the park. So I'm very grateful to him and also to Laura and Jeremy for just allowing me the opportunity to be able to be as active as I am in this space.